Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. I want to play a Watcher Run. Watcher Run. Let me take a drink. Let's slow play a little bit here. I have to admit, I really love the idea of going for a free Burning Elite early versus transforming 2 cards. No, let's go for the free Burning Elite. It's actually not that hard to get to. All we need is not 2 upcoming question marks being both combat. So Cut Through Fate, Swivel, Flurry of Blows. It is kind of like a question mark only beginning, at least. I really like none of these, but I understand Flurry of Blows. If you're changing stances, you can do a lot of damage. Ideally with like Talk to the Hand, Shuriken, Kunai, and Cut Through Fate, its damage is not that good, but you can scry and self-select a card that adds to your hand. You'll only have 2 energy after you play Cut Through Fate, but you still get 7 damage out of it by default. So it's okay. I'll take it. Remove a card, remove a strike. Do you remove a strike or a defend? You probably remove a strike because you're going to be adding in attacks frequently. And I think I'll actually upgrade because we're going to get free combats. Even getting 2 free defends, we just don't remove those. We can heal. Very useful. We're going to get a free elite. In theory, we could get 2 regular elites, but it won't be a burning elite. Let's see. It's a shop, which has nothing in it that we want except for gambling chip. I will take a protect. We're very defensive, but protect is a good enough card to add. So we could either go for a free burning elite and free combat or 2 free elites. Our deck is gonna be mostly trash because we haven't added anything to it at all except for 2 cards. But we'll get 2 free elites out of it, and then we can go from there. I kind of like the idea of 2 free elites. We can maybe then just beeline combat with some upgrades, see what happens. But let's smith, upgrade our eruption. Gremlin Knob is free. In theory, like, you can actually get free bosses if you get enough luck going up, but, you know, we have to fight. Well, you know, we have to fight at least 1 more combat moving up. So I do like a Fear No Evil. Great way of ending your eruption. And this is just a waste, but maybe we can buy something. Would really like a Sands of Time. I don't even think you go Tranquility with that card that we just added in. We'll fight another elite. Happy Flower is great. I mean, this honestly seems like a pretty good start. Kunai. Now a Flurry of Blows does seem tempting. Empty Fist, Empty Body, Study. Empty Body for block, Empty Fist for damage. We have a lot of defense already. We removed 2 strikes. 1 strike? Can't remember. We have Vigilance, we have a Protect, we have Fear No Evil. I actually think that an Empty Fist is okay. It's actually good damage too, 9 damage. That's not bad. And 14 on the upgrade, that's 28 damage if you're in the eruption state. That's pretty good. I do enjoy it. And we're upgrading the deck pretty nicely here. I mean, it's also just a kill in the slime, which is great. But what you could do is Vigilance, Empty Fist, gain the energy, defend. We have more energy in hand as well. I'd rather take none. How do we have 4? Oh, we had Happy Flower. And we have Kunai, so it would be useful on a run like this to get another Flurry of Blows, especially because we have Fear No Evil and Empty Fist. We can kind of dance our stance. Conclude, follow up, halt. You know, I really like Conclude for AoE. You don't even have to be in Wrath to get good value out of it. going up against the Guardian. Halt is pretty good block though. You know, you enter Eruption, you play a couple of attacks. Kunai affects it twice as well. But I'm gonna take Conclude for one AoE card, just so that we have one. It's also a pretty good upgrade target, but let's get the Vigilance upgraded. Now we have 2 cards that give us 12 block. And we did not really fight that much combat on this floor, but I gotta admit, it's been pretty decent. Bwah, 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 bwah. So we already have 6 block. I mean, this is a very blocky run and a very blocky deck. I think we do want to draw Fear No Evil. That way we can have Empty Fist for the next turn when we enter Eruption, and we should be able to kill this guy next turn pretty easily. I mean, yeah, 28 damage on the Empty Fist does it. Get a regen potion. Bowling Bash, Wallop, Crush Joints. I really like Wallop. I also really like Crush Joints. There is very little vulnerability in the Watcher. There's only one other card that does it, and it enters Wrath instead of doing vulnerable if you're not in Wrath. But I do like Wallop. It's damage minorly, but it's good block on top of it. Skill vulnerable. 2. Because of the boss we're gonna be fighting though, I do kind of like a Wallop more than a Crush Joints. You know, this is the Guardian. We need to be able to put up blocks. Eruption, Wallop, that's a lot of block. I'm gonna take the Wallop. As for upgrades, I mean, honestly, it just giving you more attack and block is probably worth something. All right, let's see how this works. I am gonna do the same thing we did on the last combat. Bank the energy and then do the damage. Well, we do have 4 energy in hand and nothing to do with it, but still, that's an okay turn. Guaranteed to draw Wallop. Because we have so much health, I kind of don't mind taking damage, but if we can avoid it, then why take the damage, you know? Let's just, I'll take 1 so we can enter the calm state. And then this is a fantastic turn. We don't have any blocks, but we do. Do we need to enter Fear No Evil? We can play Vigilance next turn. We don't need to play Fear No Evil and take damage. We gain Dex as well. Vigilance is 14 block. Don't have it, don't need it. You know what, we could have Energy Struck, and let's just do it now. And taken 1 damage as opposed to 3. Should probably think about my moves a little bit more before I actually play them. My bad. I'm saying this to myself here. I mean, I just like the turn. We're getting great value out of Wallop, great value out of Empty Fist. And the Dex is allowing us to play these cheaper blocks and also play some attacks as well. So we're gonna protect. Actually, defend is worth more. Erupt, strike, fear. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but he's dead. Seemed like a pretty good fight to me. Wish, Judgment, Ragnarok. There's a few enemies where Judgment truly shines. Wish, if you can get the energy for it, it's really nice. In Ragnarok, if you can get the strength, it's really nice, but we don't have any strength gain right now. I think you might just go Judgment, just to make the elites on this floor easier. You know, you can kill the gremlins, you can kill the slavers. Upgraded, it does 40 damage. It'll kill the orb guys. It'll kill the mushroom rat who's adjacent to the avocado. I think you just like Judgment here. We could go Snecko. I hate to say it, I think you kind of have to. Yeah. Could take a Runic Dome? We won't know exactly when the enemies are attacking, but Snecko means cheap protect, vigilance, and wallop. The problem with Snecko in the Watcher deck is that if you ever retain a card, that's its cost. If you get Establishment, you can reduce the cost of those cards, but if you ever retain a protect, it's gonna cost 0, 1, 2, or 3. If we have certain cards like, what is it? It's Time kills all, whatever the Sands of Time card is. We could make its cost go down. I think we'll take Snecko though. Being able to combo out of Eruption into Calm, we can gain extra energy out of it. So I think this is okay. It's like extremely concerning for me, but I think we can make it work. And I do really like this path. An elite buffered by camps and a shop that maybe we can use to maybe buy something. Yeah, pocket sand. At least the miracle's free. So you're doing 12 damage. 1 protect gets us there. A wallop will give us 6 block. I think you protect, wallop, strike, conclude. It's an overblock, but it gives us dex and it does damage. Yeah, Fredacula. Establishment works on the Sneckoed cards because it doesn't care about the cost, it just reduces it by 1. It just has an effect. We can probably play 4 attacks. So we'll take out you, who has 14 damage. So Vigilance Eruption will have 3 energy. We can play a Miracle, Strike, Fear No Evil. Yeah, and we'll take a small hit, but it's not gonna be that bad. I don't know why I thought Vigilance Eruption would be 2 attacks. It's not 2 attacks. But we can still do it. We do have to use Bottled Miracle though. Because then we Fear No Evil, Empty Fist, get the energy back, cut through Fate. Got a free strike out of it too. We're only taking 4 damage. We used a potion for it, who cares? Judgment, thank you very much. I mean, we actually have 4 attacks, but we also have Judgment. I think you just play Judgment. Anything will kill the bird now. Judgment, very good against the birds too. Didn't think about it until just now. Consecrate, Sanctity, Prostrate. Sanctity is draw, which is really good in a Snecko deck. Which really makes me kind of want to take it. Like any draw I think is good in a Snecko deck. Choose one of 20 cards to add. Yes, we want expensive cards. Fasting, I don't want to get rid of the energy. Everything else costs 1, so protect, welcome. Yes, you retain. It's a bit of a risk, I know. Dude, I think we just go for Preserved Insect. Talk to the Hand is good, but there was also an Establishment, admittedly, but I think you just go Preserved Insect to go for the elites. Admittedly, I always hear that one of the best pieces of advice for Spire is take take whatever you can that helps you in the upcoming fights. What helps us? Elites having less HP. Enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. That's pretty good, but I do like an upgraded third eye. I know we're adding cards. No. But I like it. I like being able to scry out anything that's bad. Kind of garbo. Let's get that judgment upgraded. 40 HP kill. Any gremlin is not long for this world. Not a very good roll, but we can still get some kills here. Eruption, Wallop, Empty Fist, using the miracle. Eruption. Wallop, Fist. I'd like to hit the leader, but to kill out his minions on turn 1 is okay. Yeah. Not a very good follow-up turn, admittedly. Judgment. We're not going to be able to judgment you. I can judgment Sneaky Gremlin or Fat Gremlin. Fat Gremlin! So I'm gonna kill Fat Gremlin. I don't like his weakness and frailty. It means we take a little bit more damage, but I'd rather he be the one that gets killed. And honestly here, I think I'm just gonna conclude. Just because it'll kill the Sneaky Gremlin. Yeah, so this will do 38 damage. We're not gonna kill you next turn, but we're gonna get close-ish. I don't know. To be safe, we should probably just Empty Fist. All right, all right. There you go. Giving my dex up. Yeah, he is attacking. We would have had a double damage wallop, admittedly, but you don't know that going into it. Empty Fist. We're not doing anything with it. Can we kill you? I don't have the energy. Best I can do is 26 damage. So we should put up as much block as possible, which is a wallop. Man, we're really gonna get hit kind of hard, huh? Wallop in a third eye, I guess. I mean, it doesn't matter what our next turn is. I hate that you're hitting, but you did not take a turn off when I killed your minions. It's unfortunate. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. Both of those are really good. I'm gonna take the, we already have cards. Let's take the block gain and we'll rest and pray for our survival. I am gonna fight another elite though. I wanna risk it a little bit. Bottled Lightning, put a skill in your hand. I mean, Judgment early is not that bad. You know, you can maybe get a kill on a weak enemy. The problem is that if you can't kill the enemy on turn 1, then you're gonna have to shuffle to get the card again. So maybe like a third eye would be better to scry your future turn, and it gives you block if you need it on turn 1. I'm gonna go for the third eye. Though it's tempting. It's tempting to take Judgment. We got it anyways. It's fine. Next turn, what do we want? I'll take a Sanctity. Pretty, like, weak turn, but played a power and healed a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's too many cards. But I like a lot of this. Vigilance, Sanctity, no Eruption, unfortunately, but we still have a lot of attacks in hand. Empty Fist. You know, I'm gonna use a potion on you. Empty Fist. Fear no evil, strike, conclude. I'd like to kill you before you get out of control. Eruption when we don't have the calm cards. We need another Eruption card, or rather, Wrath Enabler. I need another card that can enter that Wrath state. That seems like an okay turn coming up. We can possibly Judgment kill him. Almost definitely now. I'll play the 0 cost Protect. Doing 35 damage. That's a lot of damage, but you're dead anyways. Not that bad, not that bad. Tiny Chest, block potion. Flying Sleeves, retain. I actually don't think we want retain cards. Really don't. Maybe Scry, gain 3 block. I got 2 Scry cards. 3 block on a Scry, 4 on a Scry. I don't think Nirvana is good enough right now. I don't want to add a card just to add a card. I will get rid of a strike though. Can we crush joints? Better strike. I don't know, fight another elite? I think we could. We have 44 HP, a block potion. They're hitting me for 23 on turn 1. Well, I do like Sanctity draw. Did give me a defense, or an eruption rather. I mean, we could kill the Mystic. His friend is gonna be really pissed about it though. Are we okay blocking the Centurion's attacks? I'd rather not. We're gonna be frail as, we're not gonna be frail. We're gonna kill the Mystic. If we Eruption, Fear no evil, Judgment. We could also Fear no evil, Eruption, but then we can't exit our state. Eruption, Fear no evil, Judgment. We'll have 0 energy, and we'll take 7 damage. I think you do it. It's not ideal, but overall I think it saves you a lot because you're not frail and you do get a kill on that guy. If he hits me for 14, he hits me for 14. What do I care? He hits me for 21, he hits me for 21. What do I care? I mean, you're dead to Judgment next turn anyways. Yeah, that was a totally fine way of handling this. Empty body, follow-up Sash Whip. I mean, I actually do kind of like an empty body just to keep changing stances quickly, but we really just need something that allows us to enter Wrath. Sash Whip for a weakness is also fine. Nothing incredible. This is 8 block up to 11 when upgraded. Block's not really been a big problem, but stance changing is good. We only have Fear no evil and Empty Fist that do it right now. Sure, give me an empty body then. Let me add things that change stances. Oh, goodness, I hate you, Snake Plant. Well. Expensive Eruption. Still playable though. We take no damage. We dump these garbage cards. 24 damage. Crush Joints is playable, then you can play a wall up on top of it. I like that. 19. You're gonna have 3 HP? No problem. Consecrate, Tantrum, Tranquility. Tantrum is a Wrath Enabler, and it's also a Duvudal synergy. I need something that enters Wrath. I don't care if it costs 1. Oh, it's the Gremlins again. Okay. Why do you always want to attack on turn 1, though? That's the... Why? Why do you do this to me? Well, I mean, I really like the Judgment just getting a kill. It costs 3! Well, you know what? We can still conclude to get a kill on 1. And we're really not taking much damage at all here. Taking 2. I'm okay with that. And if we play Tantrum, we'll get it again next turn. So we can Tantrum. This is a, like, incredible turn. Tantrum. You just erupt. Crush Joints. Wall up, and then we can just Fear No Evil to enter Calm and then just have energy next turn. This turn went by just wonderfully. It's working. It's working! And Mango is an incredible relic to get. Wish is absolutely what we want here. 48 HP, it's a bit low, but maybe if we upgrade Mental Fortress, it'll be worth it to upgrade a card as opposed to Rest here. Rest for 26. Man, the champ is a pain in the butt, but I actually do think maybe we'll smith 6 block. Yeah, give me a Mental Fortress. We can always use potions, hopefully. And I really like this turn. Fear No Evil. Strike. Empty Body. Vigilance. Defend. Any turn you gain dex is nice. Did we not gain dex? I guess we didn't. Weird. I want the Tantrum. It costs 3. It costs free. Now we do have no stance exiters coming up, unfortunately. We can't exit stance on this turn either, so do you really want to play Tantrum? Maybe this is a situation to stall on that, and we'll just gain dex instead. I hate it, but that's okay. 18. We'll wish. It's a boss fight. We probably want to wish for strength. We'll play Mental Fortress. Yeah, we gotta make sure we kill this guy, so give me the strength. Extremely cheap defends. So defend. Defend. We're not doing any damage, but that's okay. Not getting the eruption combo that I want, but we gotta remove the strikes and defense from our deck. They're interrupting our play. For now, Vigilance, Sanctity, Empty Fist, Wallop. Don't quite have the energy for a Fear No Evil, although we can Miracle into it. Honestly, I'd rather just get these cards out of my draw pile. We put up 60 block on that turn. What? You call that a weapon? This is more what I'm looking for here. Tantrum. Eruption. Cut through fate. Tantrum. Empty body. There you go. Gaining 6 block every time we tantrum out. Now a 3 energy tantrum is a little hard to swallow. But we can Vigilance, Sanctity, Empty Fist, Tantrum, Fear No Evil. We got combos. We got a lot of combos actually. So give me a Vigilance. Sanctity. It's all so expensive though. Crush Joints for free. We can Tantrum. And then I kind of want to save the Miracle. We could just play a Fear No Evil. It does do damage still. Not as big of a turn as I wanted, and that was all of our enablers, unfortunately. Drop you below 220, you'll heal. Even now, I'm like, what the heck? I don't really want to enter Tantrum and then be stuck in that state. And you're buffing yourself. I mean, I kind of hate it, but I don't think I play anything. I think we wait one more turn. Now we're about to be debuffed again. If this is a vulnerability debuff, kind of blows, but in theory, we've got a good turn coming up next turn. Let's not even cut through fate here. Come at me. So 2 turns of vulnerability, and he's buffing again. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go on this turn. Eruption. I'd like to get the Crush Joints out there. We have the energy for everything, pretty much. I could play Protect, but I like it being free. I hate being weak though. Give me a screw, I'm just gonna hit him. There you go. 156, so he's gonna heal. He's 8 strength up. We gotta hit him. Can't really hit him that hard. If we can't really hit him that hard, we could... We're gonna be able to exit stance. We should probably play Tantrum just to enter. And I hate to say it, but I think you just end turn. We can Fear Potion next turn if we think we can get a kill. Otherwise, we have to exit state to take 60 damage. We will be able to exit stance, I think. Might have to use a Miracle, but this seems like a very good turn, honestly. I don't even think we need to pop a potion here. Miracle. Vigilance. Probably didn't even need to play the Miracle now that I look at things, but Vigilance. Eruption. Tantrum. Wallop. Empty Fist. We're taking no damage. The turns where we get a lot of our kind of combo pieces in the same hand, that's the perfect ideal world turn for us. This turn's a little expensive, but we can still Crush Joints, Tantrum, conclude, and then probably kill you next turn. Or this turn. Okay, well, we defeated the second boss. Lesson learned is almost certainly what you're looking for. Ragnarok is fun, but give me that upgrade. And we can now take Fusion Hammer. We don't need to upgrade cards. So we have 4 energy, Snecko, Lesson learned. It's got the makings of a good run, doesn't it? If we're gonna fight the heart, we have to fight Burning Elite, which I am A-okay doing. Lesson learned is 11. So it's 22. We can do 32 damage. Well, you know what? That is enough to get a kill. And actually, we have enough blocks, surprisingly. Tantrum, Crush Joints, Defend, Empty Fist, Conclude. There is a spiker, right? Yeah. Dump the... You know, keep the Crush Joints. Keep everything. This is actually not a bad turn next turn. I could even play a Cut Through Fate right now if I really want to. Maybe if we get lucky, we can draw something worth playing. Nope, that's fine. So we're kind of staying in our Wrath state, but the Spiker never does that much damage anyways. He's not that big of a concern. Gotta tell you what. That's a pretty easy fight, all things considered. Evaluate just lucky pressure points. No, 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 no. 5 cards. Diva form I would love. Honestly, another eruption is not that bad. Please. Oh! Neither eruption nor diva form. You wave the card under my nose, and when I'm just starting to smell it, you pull it away, you bastard. This is a unfortunate turn, but what are you gonna do? So Lesson Learned has to be the last kill. That's 40 damage incoming. We have Empty Fist. I mean, we can do a lot of damage, so... A free Vigilance is beautiful. 21, 45. $45, really? 21? I mean, you gotta kill him. I mean, you're taking no damage if you kill him, so... There you go. This Mental Fortress has turned out to be pretty good. So Judgment is also another kill. Tantrum Wallop is probably another kill. I really want to try to stall for that Lesson Learned, though, if we can. You know, we can Tantrum Wallop Fear No Evil, and the Wallop will do 26. You know what we should do? Fear No Evil, you kill you. And then honestly, I will wish, might as well just gain gold. This fight's not gonna go on for too much longer, and then hopefully get that Lesson Learned out. We can stall until it happens. It's actually gonna happen right now. 26, that'll kill you. So, Eruption. Wallop. Lesson Learned. Beautiful. Flying Sleeves, Wallop, Cut Through Fate. Any Wallop is takeable. Ornamental Fan. 4 block? Not really that much block. I think I'd rather take the Sapphire Key here. If we're gonna go for it, we might as well try. How many cards do we have unupgraded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 cards non-upgraded. I mean, a second Lesson Learned is not bad. You can upgrade your cards faster, but it's a second card you might not want in your deck in the end. Lizard Tail's pretty interesting. Just as a heal. What can we afford? I would like to remove cards. Don't we have a curse? No. I'd still like to remove cards. If we purge a strike, we don't have to upgrade it. Toy Ornithopter's healing, so we can heal on the heart fight. And another wallop is more block. I think we cannot have enough of these wallops. They're fantastic. I think I'm gonna remove a strike. Add a wallop. And I'm gonna take Toy Ornithopter. I'm gonna leave. I think that's okay. Wallops are almost always good, and one lesson learned I think is okay. So Third Eye will enable Crushed Joints. It's a little overkill though, but it will also allow us to scry and run to not doing anything else with the energy. So scry, dump it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. These are actually pretty good cards. Wallop you. Wallop you. Then you know what? Let's save the miracle. That might be important later. I'll just play the conclude. 34 damage. Yeah, it's annoying. You're annoying. I get it. Aren't you proud of yourself? Let's 13 8. Really? It's 21 damage? Well, let's see what we draw. An eruption would be lovely, especially cheap. It's not cheap. It's still cheap enough, actually. Because we can get 23 block. We can get enough block on this turn not to take any damage. Can we kill the dagger? With the judgment we can, okay. So we should really attack Reptomancer with the eruption. We're going to Miracle Wallop. That'll kill the dagger and give us 23 block. And then we can Vigilance. Still taking a little bit of damage. We do have a Protect. Let's play it. That's an okay turn, I think. You're doing 25 damage now, but we can kill you. That'll kill you, so. You know what, with a Fear No Evil coming up, let's stay in the Tantrum state. So let's just smack you. I'm just gonna go for gold. I think we are ahead of Reptomancer, even if it doesn't seem like it. So we're scrying. I don't think we need to defend. I like to conclude. I don't think we need to crush joints. Then a strike. Fear No Evil's a kill. Defend, defend, we take 1. This is a great Reptomancer fight so far. I mean, this is also, like, pretty good turn. It's like a really good turn. If we can draw Tantrum on the cheap. Ooh, baby. Then, I mean, we're so close to getting a lesson learned. I don't think we're quite there. Judgment is guaranteed to kill Reptomancer next turn, though. If we Empty Fist Vigilance Tantrum, we get the most energy. Empty Fist Vigilance Tantrum. We have 4 energy. This one's free. Oh, we're so freaking close to the lesson learned. Well, you know what? Because Tantrum is a kill, you think we can stall for like another turn? No, but then again, there's no point in killing you now except for Happy Flower. I'd rather give myself the chance at getting a lesson learned. Even if we can't do it. And if we can't do it, we judge you not being worthy. Whenever you scry 2 additional cards. Hey, now all of a sudden our scry cards are, you know, useful. And Establishment, I do like it to make the protects cheaper, and it means we can take a couple of retain cards. So, I'll grab it. Can't smith. No need to rest right now. Plus 4 strength nemesis. That's rough, because now you're gonna do like 36 damage on your big hit. Also, this is a pretty rough turn. There's not much we can do. And you're gonna be intangible, so Wallop is gonna suck. We can dump that. Cut Through Fate is fine. Eruption, Vigilance, Empty Body, Empty Fist is fine because of our stance changing, so that's an okay next turn. Pretty bad turn to not really draw any proper attacks. And we still want a stance change, so Vigilance. Empty Body. Eruption. Cut Through Fate. I mean, what's coming up next turn? Tantrum and a Fear No Evil? We could Tantrum next turn, so let's... Oh, but we're gonna draw it immediately, aren't we? Yeah, okay, well, let's draw it. Too expensive, fair enough. Empty Fist. Gain 1 dex. The alternating intangibility is gonna suck a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, I like 2 Wallops and a Protect. So, Wallop, Wallop, Protect. We take 8 damage. We could just block it. You know what, let's defend and then get Establishment so that the Protects are gonna be cheaper now. So now these are definitely worth holding on to. Don't draw, just Third Eye. This is okay. Depending on what we draw, that's okay. Now, don't play Sanctity. I like the turn. We've got 2 Protects in our pocket. Okay. Taking our time. We're getting there. We're getting there. You're not intangible. Hey, that means I can hit you finally. But all of our cards are a little expensive. Now, if we Tantrum, we cannot Empty Body. So this is probably just going to be a Protect turn, unfortunately. We can still play Wallop, so we can get a decent amount of block. 13. Not quite enough to kill you. I think at this point I am just gonna get like 3 strength. Can't play Wallop anymore. You know what? That's a bit silly on my part. I didn't look at the energy cost. I thought we had enough for the Wallop. That is not true. This is not the case. 33 damage. I mean, we still gotta do it like this. Even though that's 1 block, it's still worth playing. I mean, we're gaining dex. It's just an incredibly slow fight because we are not drawing on the right turn. We're drawing on the absolute wrong turn every time. We're drawing our eruptions and tantrums when he's intangible. Oh, hey, look, he's intangible. Eruption. Vigilance, Eruption, Fear No Evil gets us where we need to go. 2 energy, 3 energy. Use will be a 3 energy, it gets us to 3 energy, so we'll get 16 plus 18 block. Yeah, that's enough. We're doing no damage, but we're doing what we can with what we got. Okay, we can play Tantrum and a Cut Through Fate afterwards. We got it. We've got to like play some freaking cards. Let's also get a Crush Joints out. You have 1 HP. Please be 0. Yeah, let's go. You know what? We didn't need to kill you with that when you were intangible, but we could have. Windmill Strike, Nirvana, Prostrate. I mean, I'm realizing that like a big retain attack would be nice, and Windmill Strike is a retain attack that will be cheaper with Establishment, so I think we'll take it. Gremlin Horn is fine. We don't need a shop on this floor. We don't need to rest though. What are we gonna do? Upgrade? I'd rather try to upgrade a card here. And there's a lot of opportunities. And you're also dead. Or I could kill the Spiker. I'd rather kill you so I don't become frail. Yeah, like 10 times out of 10. And then Fend, Crush Joints, Wallop, Third Eye. This is an extremely great opening set of turns here. Wish is gonna give us gold. Do not need to strike or defend. Very happy we decided to go on to the combat path here. And honestly, like, give me the gold? I'm gonna Miracle, Vigilance, Tantrum, Wallop? Right, we get draw, I forgot about that. Just play Establishment and not play anything else, because as soon as we draw a Lesson Learned, it's an upgrade. Beautiful. Fruit Juice! Sands of Time is another good retain attack. This one will become cheaper on its own, but I got no problem with that. We need a couple of attacks, and I think maybe we'll kind of cool it on attacks right now. Spire Growth, annoying. We can handle him. I am gonna go a little bit hard though, because of our Scry. Dump Sanctity. You know what, Sanctity is draw immediately, so keep that, keep the Protect, keep the Tantrum, dump the Conclude. See what we get. It's not bad. Ebonic, let us ask Elden Ring after this, please. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how much time we have. Tantrum, Vigilance, Empty Fist. We already played Mental Fortress, and we need to put up 12 block, 18, we need to put up 30 block. I mean, we're gonna get there, so we don't need to worry about the order. Best order is Tantrum, Empty Fist, Vigilance, really. So do it. Maybe we could have got another draw playable out of Cut Through Fate, whatever. $25 damage. No way of exiting stance, which is unfortunate, but we have Protects. Tantrum's in the draw pile. I mean, we could just like, we could Protect twice. 17, 13, 30 block. We'll take a slight bit of damage, but it's not that bad. $7. I'm okay taking 7. And if we can stall for a lesson learned, that'll be perfect. I mean, we have free attacks in hand that we can use to kill him if necessary. So Tantrum. Give me a Wallop. Cut through Fate. Now we just are looking to scry through the deck. And yeah, the cards in hand can kill him, so I'm just going to... I'll exit body. We can still kill him with the cards. We just play Windmill Strike first. Sweet. Or Tantrum. Yo, getting these upgrades is very helpful. Consecrate, Like Water, Halt, End Calm, gain 5 block. If we change stances 4 times, it's like 24 block. I'd rather do that than gain 5. Now a Halt, with the dex gain that we have, this can be an incredible amount of block, even if it costs 2. Our deck is getting mighty thick though. Fight? What's coming up next? Hopefully an elite fight. We can bail if we don't want to fight the elite though. I'm willing to give it a go. Although this is a bit of a scary encounter. Really, it's just kind of draw dependent. So what card do we want to draw if we play Cut Through Fate? Fear No Evil is really nice. Are we okay dumping the rest of these? I think we are. We could get a Wallop. We could get a Wallop. Save Fear No Evil for like a combo turn. Sure. Cut Through Fate. This is an extremely great next turn. Wallop costs 3. Oh well. Block. 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 Windmill Strike is not great, but at least it's still in hand. And I also like this turn. We can gain a lot of block and maybe get a kill, but probably not, but we can gain a lot of block at least. Mental Fortress. We're going to Fear No Evil. Into a Tantrum. Windmill Strike is playable. Maybe the Flex Potion would have been appropriate on this combat, but I think we're still gonna be pretty okay. Yeah, we're taking a slight bit of damage, like 6, 7. It would have been nice to maybe get the Flex on that turn, but whatever. Sanctity. I like a Tantrum again. Halt is now 22 block, but a Wallop is 26 block. So you Wallop, Empty Fist, one enemy's dead. Don't need to play the defend, don't need to not play it. Orb blockers are getting strong, but that's fine, so are we, hopefully. Sands of Time. Can't quite Tantrum Sands of Time Judgment, don't have the energy for it, so we're gonna take a hit. But we're doing this for a relic. We understand that. It's a bad turn for both of the Wrath cards to be at the bottom of the deck, though. It's a good lesson learned. Still taking, like, very little damage. I think we should probably just play lesson learned. We're gonna take another 7. I mean, we have to rest at the next camp anyways. It's also gain 8 block. Anyways, 27 damage, 9 damage, you're dead. I wish that you would have died a little bit more easily, but we can no longer become weakened. That's not too bad. And we healed, thanks to Ornithopter. Whenever you scry, gain 3 block. I only have like 2 in the deck. I love any sort of card draw in a Snecko run. And I think we do fight the elite. I think we can fight elites here. Reptomancer we fought, Nemesis we fought, could be the big giant head, but I mean, we do deal a lot of damage and we have a lot of block versus big giant head, so just another Reptomancer fight. I say just another. Very good early draw. Like, extremely great draw so far. Best to do it like this. Just like absurdly good draw, and we have a Sands of Time, which we don't even need to play. We can just hold on to this and hopefully play it again in the future. In fact, I actually think Fear No Evil, Eruption, Conclude, Empty Body, those are all good cards to have next turn. End turn. And with Eruption, Sands of Time is going to do 62 damage. You'll love to see it. We could try to stall for a Lesson Learned again, but we'll see. Everything's a little too expensive though, but we'll still be okay. Vigilance, Eruption. We'll go to 2 energy. We can still play an Empty Body. We have 2 energy. We want Windmill Strike and Wallop. We gain extra energy. I completely forgot about that. You know, you might as well Sands of Time. We can't conclude. You know, if we can't conclude, who cares? Just make sure that Reptomancer is getting as close to dead as possible, so that Lesson Learned can activate, and we'll just deal with the dagger on this turn. Which is exactly what's gonna happen. I'm still okay stalling if you are, Reptomancer, but I don't think we can anymore. Although, Eruption Wallop would give us the HP of your daggers as block. So we would have 24 plus 25 block, we'd have 49 block. You know, we could Vigilance first, get another 15 plus 12. I think we can stall for a turn. I really do. Vigilance Eruption. We'll have 3 energy, that's 2 Wallops. You're gonna be very close to death, but you're not gonna quite be dead. I always forget about the card draw too on the daggers, because they're minions, so I always forget about them. Anyways, now we're not even in the Wrath state because we drew a draw. There we go. Okay, another card upgrade, and this was maybe a Flawless Reptomancer. It upgraded itself, not ideal. Regen Potion, probably better than Flex. I like the Thorns Potion, possibly for the heart. Who are we fighting? We're fighting 2 bosses, so we don't play a lot of powers. Yeah, dump the Flex, give me regen. I'll skip this, we don't need another Retain attack. Now, 3 jawworms. Lesson learned is not getting a kill. Hate to see it. We could pop regen right now, just so that we can like take another potion if we get one here, but if we can save it for the Act 4 Elite fight, that might be for the best. So we can get 13 block out of Wallop. Should probably just play it. We're gonna have to fight 2 bosses momentarily. Let's free up that potion slot. If we're gonna have Inner Peace, we might as well just hold it in our deck more often, or in our hand more often. It's actually not a bad turn coming up next. 6 block or 4 block. Or both. Alright, we're gonna take 7? 8? I'm always a 1 off. Mental Fortress is free. Fear No Evil Inner Peace is draw, but it's expensive draw. So we'll probably instead Fear No Evil Tantrum Windmill Strike Conclude just to kill. I guess we can save Windmill Strike for the next turn, but yeah, Conclude does get a kill. And these enemies are almost dead. I hate that that lesson learned is in our discard pile though. 26, that'll kill you. 20, that won't kill you. That will. We're not gonna get a wish if we do this, but we also cannot exit stance, but we could put up a halt. It's not bad. Or protect. We're gonna start here anyways. 17 block and card draw. I always forget the card draw. So we have 3 energy. So we could halt, and then if we need to kill, we have a judgment next turn. And with Windmill Strike, which will kill. Okay, I like it. Wish into a lesson learned would be perfect. Neither, huh? All right, well, we know we want this. 2 protects is honestly probably enough. 44 damage. This costs 1, it's totally doable. Give me the gold. And then, empty body, third eye. Lesson learned might not actually be able to kill you, depending on what you do, but I could hit you, get you down to 9 HP. That's probably close enough. We just need to make sure we have like a wallop. So save the wallop, save the lesson learned, everything else can go. I'm worried that Empty Fist would overkill him, and it would have, so I'm glad we kept the wallop instead. This does 14. That's actually enough to kill you as is. Surprising. Inner Peace. Hey, 1 more card draw is 1 more card draw. And we got another potion, so I'm glad we used the regen. We're gonna drink this immediately though, because we have a rest coming up. So let's get the most health we can. Reach heaven. Don't think we need it. I still don't think we need it. So let's rest. We're at full HP. 97 max HP is kind of a lot on the Watcher, I feel. We do want to play Mental Fortress. I don't think we need Establishment. It's a bit expensive on this turn anyways. Tantrum Wallop, probably a little much. It's not a very good first turn, honestly. Although I do like the possibilities next turn. So do you just play Establishment, so that your protects and windmill strike sands of time is cheaper? Probably, although it's gonna, like, we're gonna take some damage, for sure. We're gonna take 16 immediately. Now you're doing 48, which is actually 60. A little rough. But Judgment is also a refund. Vigilance inner piece is draw, but it's expensive. Let's get a refund. No, Wallop, Judgment. I could draw Eruption. That would be like the perfect draw. It's a 3 HP difference. Just kill you, get a draw. Okay. Miracle. Fear no evil. Empty fist. We get the energy back. We can also wallop. Gain dex. Probably enter calm. We're not taking much. We're taking 9, I think. Now we're doing 26. 26 is way easier to get around. Although I can't kill the cultist yet. That's unfortunate. But at least we can put up a decent amount of block. We're gonna play Protect and Defend for sure. This one can get cheaper. Still taking 13 damage. A Conclude almost gets the cultist. I'd rather just kill him in like a windmill strike or something next turn. Although it's gonna have to be Sands of Time actually, unless we erupt. Ooh, next turn is gonna suck. Why don't we just block here? He's getting stronger though. So Cut Through Fate could give us a stance Exeter. Any 2 attacks will kill the cultist. Use your free attacks. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. In fact, I want Wallop and Fear No Evil next turn. Dump the Defend, keep the Vigilance, draw it right now. We drew 2 cards, which is still fine, because we can still Eruption and then maybe Wallop. But we might also want to Wish for Strength or something. If we Eruption, we're at 5 energy, which means we can Wallop for 26 block and then Vigilance, but we won't be able to play Wish. Everything's just expensive, but they're gonna get cheaper. If we just play Vigilance, we're taking damage. If we Vigilance Wish, we're taking damage. Vigilance Wallop, we're taking no damage, but we're not dealing as much. Okay, so Eruption, Wallop, Vigilance, as best as we can get it. 48 damage, once again, into the breach. Well, luckily I'm not really that worried of this turn. Let's play one more attack for Kunai. We have enough block. Don't need a Judgment. Wallops are good. Tantrum, Empty Body, Wallops are good. And no more energy in hand. Just playing as much energy as I can every turn. This is an extremely good draw. We're gonna draw 4 cards, so I want to draw those 4 cards. Which is actually 3 cards, which is still totally fine. Because we're going to Wish for Strength. We need more damage. Then we can Tantrum. Wallop. Vigilance is literally the next card, so we can stay in this state. Like, just Wallop Strike. Because he's not doing anything. He's doing 52 damage, it's like nothing. So, what's coming up next? Empty Fist is coming up, so we can again stay in the state, and we are going to play... we're almost certainly going to play enough cards to hit you with Judgment. So just make sure that we have enough for Vigilance. So, Fear No Evil, Eruption, Sands of Time. Actually, Tantrum does it. And there's Vigilance. Okay, so Phase 2 has begun. 46 damage. It's a good opportunity for a third eye. It's a good opportunity for block on the next turn. With Wallops, I guess we don't need Halt. That's the better combination. So Halt is kind of a dead card right now. Tends to be a little bit expensive too. I entered the Wrath state when I shouldn't have, so I'm gonna take a Wallop, if I can, please. Thank you. I think we're still okay. We're gonna take, I'll take one to keep the Protect. Should not have stayed in the Eruption stance. I was a bit mistaken on that one. But, Sands of Time. Tantrum. Wallop. Okay, we're close to killing you, but not quite. So give me an Inner Peace. And I'll play one of the Protects. We have another one in hand. Awakened one is almost dead. Crush Joints. Empty Body. Fear No Evil. Windmill Strike. Judgment. That does it. We still have 2 charges of Omamori. So why am I not going to get the kill? I want to charge Happy Flower. I want to actually be a little bit more proactive about my my relics here. You're still dead. And you're still dead, but now we can open the next boss fight with immediate extra energy. Who? He's using their brain now. Hello, Time Eater. You are probably the enemy I did not want to fight, so this will be interesting. That being said, it's actually a very good turn. What do we want to see? Not conclude. Everything else is probably okay. Crush Joints. Sands of Time. Wallop. You know what? We did 160 damage in 5 cards. Maybe you are the enemy I want to see. I never liked you, pardon? Do I know you? It's actually worth it for the block, I think. We're still gonna take damage. And we only have 3 cards next turn. I mean, this is gonna be a very hard fight. Even on this turn, it's basically just like block, block, and Inner Peace. We really do need big combo Wrath turns to do any damage here. And we can enter, but we can't exit. Is that enough on this turn? I don't know. Are we okay taking 60 damage? Probably not. So we'll probably slow play slightly. Take 2 damage. We still have an Eruption, so we don't need that Tantrum. But we did get it again. the wallop is cheap, it's worth it. It's not cheap enough. Because if we tantrum, we can wallop for 28, block, strike, defend, but that's all we're doing. Would you take the next turn off? I don't know. Be like... Tantrum would be at 2 energy. It's exactly enough for a wallop, a strike, and a defend. We'll gain 6 block on top of 28, so we'll have 34 block, and we'll take 34 damage. You might as well just not block on this turn. So in that case, even though I hate it, gain dex, block, give yourself 3 cards. You're taking a turn off. Thank you. Eruption, Sands of Time, Establishment, and now we have at least 1 turn to exit our state, or kill you. We're not gonna kill you. Or are we? Hold on. 26, 26, 56. So 26. We're not gonna kill you. It's 82 times 1.5. It's like an extra 41 damage, so 123 on top. Hold on, 123 on top of 26. 159 plus 40 is 199? I think we can kill you? Defend, crush, wind will strike, fear no evil, judgment might do it. I gotta try. My math was a little wrong on that one, huh? That's fine. End turn. Hope we can exit our wrath state. We can. Is my math wrong? Oh, it's not... No, it is 82. I don't know. 82. Oh, I said 140. No, it's 123, not 143. Oh, that's dumb. Okay, my math is wrong. 72 damage. Kind of hate it. But I like vigilance. Give me some draw. We can keep going on this turn now. A tantrum, followed by an empty fist. Gets us another 12 block. That's pretty good. A little bit of damage. Taking 2. We have 4 cards next turn. 1 more cycle of 12 cards and we might have the Time Eater. We got a block on this turn, unfortunately. You're doing 36 damage. Yeah, let's just honestly dump the slime. Alright, can we kill you in 12 cards? Not with cards like this. Well, you never know what you're gonna get. It's a pretty low value turn, but taking none. 9 cards. Really need something that enables our stances. Ooh, this is not the best, but still have 7 cards. I mean, we're almost just dead on any single turn, so we really do gotta get you. I think it's gotta be right now. Exact lethal. All right, Time Eater deceased. Let's continue. I will approach the door and fight. The elites. Whew, that was a bit of a tough one. Have to rest, but I don't mind it. Not really what we want, although fasting is. More stats help us a lot. I also do want to remove a card. Let's start with the removal. Dear Liza, dear Liza. I think we'll just dump a strike. I'm honestly tempted to just take another Wrath Enabler, because we can exit stances frequently. Entering them is still hard. And then we do want fasting. And then protect to retain cheap block is very useful. So I think we'll take this, and then we'll buy a potion. I know we're buying cards, but we're buying important cards that seem to be necessary from the last fight. Oh, can't quite draw, but we can enter Calm. Ooh, we got some good stuff coming up next turn. They're not gonna have armor either, so we can Tantrum Wallop and Fear No Evil. With a Wish thrown in on the side. Block might be a bit of a problem, but I don't think we're gonna be killing one either, but we might be able to. I mean, if Sands of Time is cheap enough, the guy on the left could go. So I'm gonna keep these cards, but I'll play the Defend, just because we have potions we can play. Take 8 damage. Now, our draw was a little bit all messed up, and we don't have Tantrum because of the burns. Ooh. Well, it happens. So we might just want to retain Sands of Time. We gotta stay focused on you. So Fear No Evil. No, Empty Fist. We do want to Fear No Evil, and we want to Wallop, so I will pop the Bottled Miracle. And that way we can Wallop. And then we might as well also Protect. Now we're gonna take no damage. We kinda did need to play everything, unfortunately. Now Wallops are kinda useless. It's a good draw, though. It's actually pretty good. Tantrum, 7 times 3. Well, it's more like 7 times 9. So it's 63 damage on its own, and then we have a 60 damage Sands of Time. So we can kill the Spire Shield on the left easily. And we're gonna have to retain the state, so we might as well conclude to wipe, like, you. Well, it's not gonna do that much damage, but you get it, you get it. So we have Tantrum. $32, 22 and 32 is 54, so you're dead, so we might as well hit you. With this, you with this, both with these. This is an amazing fight. The Wrath has been just absolutely critical here. Now we don't have Happy Flower. I'm gonna be honest with you. Who cares? We got War Paint. Upgrades a Protect and Defend. Sure, why not? Well, it's the Heart Fight. That was fast. Unfortunately, the initial choice of cards is not the best, but we can Third Eye. Scry our next turn. Could also like Inner Peace, Eruption, Empty Fist for all of our energy. I'd rather just scry out a turn. Wish, Protect, Mental Fortress, Tantrum. If we get exiting, we can Tantrum and exit with Mental Fortress. That's pretty good. Could also enter Calm. Let's save the Miracle for the future. So turn 1 is kind of a bust. That's okay. Only a casual 67 damage. No stance exiting, so we're not gonna play the Tantrum, but we will need to play Mental Fortress. And Wish is still probably for strength, but let's do it. Then I can play this. Bit of a weak turn, but we can't get around the frailty at all, so we just have to accept it. And we're still getting hit for a lot. We're not quite dead, but we're almost there. We play 2 attacks, we gain dex, but we're gonna take more damage as a result, but gotta be honest with you, the dex gain might be more important. We're gonna be down to 14. You've been in worse situations though. Draw. Establishment would like to be played. Attack. 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 We did 200 damage in 1 turn, now we just gotta live. But we're not really getting the draw that we want, are we? That's unfortunate because I think that pretty much does us in. It was close, but we just didn't have the right draw that we needed on the heart. We actually just had no way of getting around the vulnerability and frailty. But we're not done yet, we're not done yet. 2 defends. You're only doing 60. It's gotta be a protect though. We can't play a defend and live. I think it's gotta be a protect. At least we have thorns. We have 2 HP! And no stance enterers, so pretty sure that does it. I'm trying though, I'm trying. I can't play protect, defend, and protect, but you know what, we can wallop. Do we have to block? We do. All right, we're gonna live for 1 more turn. Heart's getting mighty strong though, mighty strong. We have to block, otherwise we die. So 3rd eye. What do we want to draw on this turn? We're gonna draw 2 cards. I want to draw a Wallop and a Windmill Strike. No, we're gonna leave those cards in the draw pile. We're gonna Erupt, Wallop, conclude. Because we can exit stance next turn, and we have attacks, so we can gain block via like a Wallop here. So we're gonna live for another turn, I think. But we have to do this. If we play Inner Peace, we die, so we can't open up with like Inner Peace Empty Body. We're also taking Beat of Death 3, but I think we're still okay. I believe we'll gain the block before we die. We also are not stance changing, unfortunately, so I think we'll just Tantrum Empty Body. How much damage are you doing? 94? Sorry, 98, so you're doing 49 damage? I think Empty Body keeps us alive by 1, so we kind of do need to play it. Yeah, because we'll gain 14 block and lose 3. So we'll gain 11 block. We'll be at 48, and we'll take 1 damage. So I think we can't play anything else. We have to play Empty Body to survive. What a weird turn of events. Man, really should have played the Mental Fortress, but I don't think we would have lived had we played it. I think if we had played it, we would probably die. But hopefully it comes back soon, because it turns out we really do need that extra block. And now we just don't have a way of living, really. We just don't have the health to play any cards. Still, it's an okay Watcher run. It's better, like the best run I've had all night. So I'm not sad to see it go. I'm looking though, I'm looking. Everything's just too expensive to play. We've been getting, I think on this fight we got kind of a little bit unlucky with Snecko. A lot of the cards were just too expensive to play. Lots of 2s, lots of 3s. Looks like Wallop could give us 40 block, but that's not enough. Mental Fortress will kill us. Defend Mental Fortress means we have no energy. Eruption will give us 0 back. We can't draw. We can't kill the heart because it's we have to survive 1 turn. So I hate to say it. We just have to conclude this run. I wanted to see if we actually did get beat of death. We do. Still, that was a good run. That was a good run. Best run I had all night, bar none. Freaking games called Slay the Spire is, turns out that's actually a little bit of a challenge to win still. Still. Trying to remember how to play this game coming back from a long break. Takes a little while to remember all of the like little things that you have to do. But I think we got very lucky at the beginning of the run just to get the cards that we did get. Cut through Fate early, and a Protect, upgraded Eruption, picked up a Fear No Evil, Happy Flower, Empty Fist, Conclude, upgraded Vigilance and Eruption, picked up a Wallop. We had very good offense, defense, and good relics too. Lots of defense with the Dexterity and the Kunai, and Happy Flower giving us the energy. It was a good run. It was a good run. Just wish it could have been just a little bit better. Maybe exactly like 400 heart HP better. Not salty though. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.